a local group seeking to remove the long-standing monument of Thomas S. Lubbock that sits on the courthouse lawn. KLBK's Brenda Lepenski caught up with the group along with a historian and the Sons of the Confederate Veterans to see what they all think about its removal. Brenda, how long has that statue been there?
Terry, that monument has been outside the courthouse since the 1960s. And for the young lady I spoke to, she says it signifies oppression. However, not everyone agrees and thinks the monument, along with other Confederate monuments, should be protected.
Fear, I think frustration, deception is a big one.
NANCI GLITTERATI describes her feelings on the stone marker outside the Lubbock County Courthouse. She and her organization have an online petition to remove the monument with Thomas S. Lubbock.
This is something that shows as an insult. On the monument itself, you can read, they say, you know, slaves gave their food willingly and worked hard willingly. And it says, you know, the Civil War was against these savage Indians. And it already creates like a manipulative part of history where these people aren't necessarily heroes.
But who exactly is Thomas S. Lubbock? Longtime historian David MURRAH weighs in.
He was revered in the 19th century as a hero of Texas. Thomas Lubbock was one of the first volunteers to come to fight in the Texas Revolution in 1835, a member of the New Orleans Greys.
And when Lubbock County was founded in 1876, it was named after Thomas. And soon the city of Lubbock followed and became the county seat in 1909. But there's still the question if Thomas S. Lubbock owned slaves.
There is no evidence that he ever owned slaves, but he did participate in the Confederacy.
As signatures on the petition continue to grow, not everyone will be signing it.
Remember, it is your duty to see that the true history of the South is presented to future generations.
That's Commander Michael Walker with the Sons of Confederate Veterans, who says Confederate monuments like the one at the courthouse should be preserved.
I had an ancestor, and I had more than one. I had several ancestors that fought in that war. Some of them died in that war.
And that tearing it down is a threat to history.
All they're doing is trying to destroy history, and you cannot destroy history.
And although NANCI best sees the monument in a museum rather than outside the courthouse, Mr. Walker says,
I don't care who they are, what they did, or where they're from. Everybody has a right to honor their ancestors.
Ms. GLITTERATI says her organization will move forward in getting together a formal petition. Mr. Walker says his organization will continue to honor their ancestors and protect their monuments. Terry?